Alrighty folks, I got a minute in between here. I'm going to do a little bonus video. We'll call it the major side. I've already done one of these before. I'm just in my robe. I just threw all the laundry, my laundry in. I do my own. I wait till I get a massive laundry load. And then I just did a bunch of vacuuming up the stairs. Decided not to eat today, so far I've had a half an English muffin. But I'm going to throw in a quick video. What do I got? It's 1 o'clock, 1 minute after. Keep it under 15 minutes. In between this, and I just fed the dog some stuff. So in between running up and down the stairs, I don't mind doing this. I don't know if this is in tune. I've set these, there's two of them right behind the couch here. I put them back to back and lean them against the couch. Greenie and my factory burst. And I almost never have to tune these unless I change the tuning, like I did to factory last night, to down a half step to play some Dirty Honey. Alright, so I'm just going to do this one. I hope the camera is set halfway decent. We're going to take, I did a 5 thing just recently on the A minor pentatonic, okay? Now I'm going to do a little thing on the A major pentatonic. Totally different. A minor has nothing to do with A major at all. The key. The pentatonic you're going to use, the minor pentatonic that is A major, is F sharp minor. Okay? So you would take the same thing we did on all the A minor ones, move it down 3 frets, then you got F sharp minor, and its major, as I mentioned in them, is what the next second note in the minor pentatonic, A. As I taught in the other videos, learn all the blocks. Pick whatever pentatonic or diatonic, whatever it is you want to learn. Learn that thing immediately. Immediately. Find it on the whole fretboard. That's how you'll become an above average player. Alright, so I talked about the third position being a step over block. Right here. So when you're thinking F sharp minor, you're going to go to and come back to it somewhat to give it that F sharp minor flavor. Right? So learn them in all the blocks. Just go back to my 5 parts I did on it. I just want to throw this in as like a bonus track in the middle of doing all the housework and got laundry going. Then I'm going to shower and eat my first meal of the day at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I get up at 7. I take the dog out. So we're going to focus on this F sharp minor pentatonic for pretty stuff, using and leaning toward the key of A major, because that's where it comes from. And that's another thing I did with everything. I started doing this in 2012 a little bit. I took anything, an A chord, and I found other versions of that A chord. You know, I'm not even going to go to all of them because it's limitless. You could take this. And then you got this. Alright, so I use these a lot in the pretty stuff that I create. So I think A major, and I'm just going to do a simple little hack. So I'll take, okay, A major, what's its major 4 chord? D. what's its major 5 chord? There's only 3 major chords in theory in your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. You know, you'd have a major, 2 minors. Doesn't mean the scale's a minor scale. It just means the chord, the basic chord, and then major, major, and then your natural minor, which in this case is F sharp, and then a diminished. And then back to your major. That's your basics. And so I take the basics, and then I'll take like E, you know, something like. Just those 3 chords I'll create an idea off of, but I'll do not just that basic. You want to make things interesting, so you want to find interesting things in its simplest form at first, and you can build on them. So I was doing something the other day, if I can even remember, because this is off the cuff. I wasn't even thinking on doing this. I just brought the laundry down, threw it in, and came upstairs, and I'm there. I saw the camera, and I said, well, grab it and do a video. I think I was doing. So this is an E. A. D. So I would take things like that, like here. Just a simple thing, and take A major. Now this is off the F sharp minor pentatonic, and you know, learn all your dyads, your octaves, pick one key and master that key. I mean, you'll never master anything, but if you don't know the dyads and the octaves and all that, well, learn those, and that's a start, right? Taking your. So in this F sharp minor pentatonic, you know. F sharp minor. D. So now, say, just taking anything of that. So take your. Simple, you can create tons of beautiful. I've got enough to do 2 albums easy of pretty stuff that you'd sit and listen to at the end of your workday, and you'll have tears coming down. I can't wait to put it all together. But just from learning the do, re, mi, you know, take your F sharp minor. So when you learn things, and I said this in my part 5, I think, about listen. When you learn an F sharp minor pentatonic, keep in mind it's also A major. Always when you learn a minor pentatonic, be aware that it's also a major pentatonic. If you start with the F sharp here and go to F sharp, you'll hear the F sharp minor. Right? All day long. along. You go anywhere that all them blocks I mentioned, there's 5 blocks. You can go back to my other videos on the A minor one, but just take that and move it all for the A major. Move your A minor pentatonic to F sharp minor, and then take those blocks I taught in there and just transpose them to the A major. So the pretty stuff is gonna tend to be the major flavor, and you know, I have this down really well. I have a lot of beautiful things in all kinds of different forms, major 7 chords, minor 7s, and you know, all that. So your F sharp minor. You can't get any prettier than that. You can't add to that and make it prettier. You just can't. You can add all other notes in. You know, the less notes you have, and if you know what they sound like and you can emphasize them in the right way, you can't beat it. The more notes you add, the less beautiful it becomes. It becomes impressive when you got a lot of notes, but it's not beautiful. It doesn't set an atmosphere. Nothing sets an atmosphere like the least amount of notes, but the exact correct ones in the right place at the right time. Some of them hit a little harder. Some of them, you know, you might want to... emphasize that 5 chord, you know, a little bit more, but keep the other stuff gentle. Okay, so there you go. Pretty stuff on your major side of any minor pentatonic. Just remember that any minor pentatonic, you know, a lot of people will learn oh, I want to just get them down, and they're focusing on, and I did this in my early times, I want to play them fast. Well, I wasn't hearing a damn thing. I was just going up, once in a while I'll sit down in the evening and I'll play for about a half hour, and I get them going pretty good, but I always want to slow them down and create something that's saying something, you know, so... you want to listen to your notes when you learn them. If you want the minor sound, which is typically your blue, or, you know, angry stuff. That type of thing, but you want the pretty side of your minor pentatonic here. Keep it under 15 minutes. So learn all the blocks. I mentioned that in the last 5 part thing I did, but I used A minor pentatonic on that one. That's just what I felt at the time. But last night I was noodling a little bit with just something similar with the... Actually got the idea from Ramble On by Zeppelin. I don't play Zeppelin's Ramble On correct, but the idea is... that idea, so and then you got all these other chord forms too, you know. Anyways, there you go, a little lesson on check out the major side of any minor pentatonic. Learn all the 5 blocks of it. I don't want to go over them on this one, but, you know, I did do a couple of them. It's just, in this case, it's an F sharp, an A, a B, a C sharp, an E, back to the F sharp. So whenever you go to the next block, you're not going to start with, you're going to start with the A note of that. the pentatonic, which is the major side part of it. Okay? Just a little bonus video while I got the laundry going and blah, blah, blah. Have a good day, folks.